Scott's Reviews, welcome back. Today we're talking about a Viltrox 28mm ultra thin lens. I'm going to compare it to the 24mm from Sony. This is the G Master Prime lens, and this is the size difference. Actually, the cap is still on, so that's not fair. This is the size difference. Pretty ridiculous. When you put this on your camera, and I'll show you here, it just basically kind of looks like you have the cap that you normally put on to protect the covering. It's that small, so it allows you to put almost the A7C into your pocket. Maybe not all the way in your pocket, but the front part in your pocket, and let the grip stick out. But I wouldn't do that, but that's how small it is. Anyway, what am I comparing? I'm comparing the image quality from the 24 as like, can it beat it? Can it come close to it? Versus a very cheap, less than $100 lens from Viltrox. And the true answer is, I went down to Palm Beach for a scuba trip, and I was taking photos with both of these out on the beach. And I expected this one to really rock over this one, and it was really comparable. I am pretty impressed with this little lens, what it can do. Now, what it's really good for, if you like it, is the starburst from the sun or other bright lights. It's got a very pronounced starburst. Now, if you don't want that, then you do not want this lens. And I'll show you several pictures of the different starbursts that it can create versus the Sony, which has more of a natural blur look with the sun versus these crazy stars. With the build quality, it doesn't really have the lens cap. It's got the little front off and on covering, which makes it nice. If I had a lens cap for this, I'd probably lose it. Again, you can see how small. This is a lens that you can put into your bag and forget it's there forever. And then one day you're like, ah, oh, perfect. Let's take a look at some photos that I did and then kind of compare back and forth which one you think looks better. I pixel peeped pretty darn hard with these. They're pretty close. Today we are out getting some footage with the 28mm Viltrox lens against 24 G Master. So, this is a G lens from Sony.
At your door, come on, let's tell it time to go. If there's one thing that I know, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it through. One step they're coming to, 'cause as long as we are breathing, there's reason for believing. We're gonna make it through. There's nothing we can't do. There's nothing we can't do. Thunder gonna roll, but the night is where we glow. Everything will come. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through. One step they're coming to, 'cause as long as we are breathing, there's reason for believing. We're gonna make it through. There's nothing we can't do. There's nothing we can't We're gonna make it through.
So today I have the Viltrox autofocus 28mm f4.5 full frame lens. If you've been following Viltrox, you've known that they're coming out with some really neat lenses lately. They've come a long ways, and I picked this up because I need a travel lens, and this is a nice pancake sized one. So let's go ahead and open it up. They include a nice little card here. It has a code in the back, QR code that you can scan, and it'll take you to a manual. You have your warranty card as well. And you have your lens nicely packed and protected. Like I said, this is a Pancake lens. It's very, very thin, very small. So that's very neat because it's extremely lightweight, not heavy to carry at all. It does have this neat little feature to open up the lens instead of having a lens cap. The lens cap is built in, and it has this slider so that you can just open it up and close it right back up. No need to take anything off and put it back on. So let's see how this looks on my camera. As you can see, has the electronic points right here. It also has the USB-C port. This is so that you can connect it and upgrade the firmware anytime they release any new software for this lens. That way that, you know, if there's any issues, any errors or anything like that, you could easily just update the lens. And look at that. Like I said, it's extremely, extremely small. It's almost about the same space that my body cap takes up once it's put in there. So it's a very, very, very thin lens. You can just open that up. Let's see what this looks like. And yeah, I think it's actually pretty cool. It is 4.5 aperture, so it is a bit slow, or in layman's terms, it is a bit dark, so you do need to either up your ISO or lower your shutter speed to bring in more light. But I don't think that you'll have any issues in the daytime. If you're out shooting, doing street photography in the daytime, or maybe even nature, it'll give you enough light to come in and take some sharp photos. So we're going to take this out and see if we can get some sample photos. And that autofocus is actually pretty quick. So it does a really good job at finding its autofocus. No issues there. Pretty neat lens. Definitely think it's worth it. It's a good price point. Definitely check it out, and let me know what you think as well.